If you don't pay Charon, the consequences can be quite severe. In Greek mythology, Charon is the ferryman who transports the souls of the deceased across the River Styx to the underworld. However, he does not provide this service for free. Charon requires payment of one obol, a low-value coin, in order to ferry the souls to the other side. Those who cannot pay are left to wander the banks of the river on the earth side, haunting those they left behind for at least 100 years. The consequences of not paying Charon are not to be taken lightly. For the ancient Greeks, the idea of being unable to pay the ferryman was a source of great fear. It meant that the soul would be unable to cross the River Styx and would be left in a kind of limbo, unable to move on to the afterlife. This would result in the soul being stuck in the mortal realm, unable to find peace or rest. The idea of being left to wander the banks of the River Styx was a terrifying prospect for the ancient Greeks. It meant that the soul would be unable to find peace and would be forced to linger in the mortal realm, haunting those they left behind. This punishment was thought to last for at least 100 years, during which time the soul would be tormented by its inability to move on to the afterlife. The consequences of not paying Charon were not just limited to the individual soul. In Greek mythology, it was believed that the souls of the deceased had the ability to influence the living world. Those who were unable to pay Charon would be able to haunt and torment those they left behind, causing them great distress and suffering. This would not only affect the individuals directly involved, but also their families and communities, as the unrest caused by the unpaid souls would spread and cause great havoc. The idea of being left to wander the banks of the River Styx was meant to serve as a deterrent for the living. It was a way of emphasizing the importance of ensuring that the proper burial rituals were carried out and that the deceased were provided with the necessary payment for their journey to the afterlife. It was believed that failing to do so would result in great punishment for both the deceased and those they left behind.